So day one is fascial fitness and how you're able to actually articulate your foot and how much strength you have in there. And your foot has 26 bones, 33 joints, and over 1,000 muscles and 2,000 nerve endings in there. So there's a lot in your foot. If you aren't training your foot and you're having shin splints and Achilles, then you're leaving a lot on the table. But I wasn't even told that either, so don't worry about that. There's many things you could learn how to actually train your foot. So actually addressing your foot is going to help a lot of things upstream. And say if any problem you have, shins, Achilles, either it's not always just that particular spot that's hurting. That's the problem. It's either upstream or downstream. So if your Achilles or shins hurting and you got a really weak foot and you can't even bend your toes right, because think about it, if you bend your fingers and move your fingers, you could see tendons move inside your your forearm. So if you're not doing, if you can't even do that with your feet and you can't even grip stuff with your feet, you can't even move your feet, it goes up the chain. You know what I mean? So like your hands are like your feet and your feet are like your hands. And if you have no tension in your feet, then that just causes a lot of problems. So like I was saying, there's 26 bones, 33 joints, 1,000 muscles, and 2,000 nerve endings in your foot. There's so much there. Your foot's actually a sensory organ. So if you're not giving it any stimulus, any stimuli, anything for it to react, and you're wearing these big comfy shoes that don't make you feel anything, then that's where a lot of your problems come from. Because your foot needs stimulus. It's a sensory organ, like your mouth, like your eyes, like your ears, like your hands. Like it's meant to feel and touch and react with the world. And if you're not letting it react with the world, it becomes atrophy and atrophied, and that's where problems occur. And that's where, especially if you're an athlete, you're you're really missing out on a lot of stuff, because a lot of the elite athletes have some gnarly looking feet. Like their feet look like claws. Like they could freaking grip the shit out of the floor because they could bend their toes, and they got all these freaking crazy muscles like flexor tendons on top of their foot, on their toes, like extensor digitorum longus and extensor hallucis longus, like all these muscles on top of the foot, and they're actually able to grip the floor. Which, if you're running and you're not gripping the foot and there's no tension there, it's not that much friction. But if you're actually putting tension there and gripping the floor, there's so much more pull you have and so much more energy you could disperse, and it actually locks your ankle up, so you could put more force into the floor. So if you don't have any tension in your foot, that makes sense why your ankles hurt, your feet hurt, why your shins hurt, and everything like that. So there's a lot in there in your foot. So by addressing that, there's going to be, you're going to help yourself out by actually um, having a good structural bottom of your foot. Because you run, jump on the bottom on your feet. You don't run, jump on your arms, on your biceps, on your chest. Like, no, on those things, on those things, on those things. So if you're neglecting those and you're having pain, well, that makes a lot of sense. So, but no one's ever really told you that. So no, it's not your fault. And um, just pretty basic exercises are going to help that out and give you some good feeling of like, oh shit, these are how my feet feel. This is how it feels when it burns my calf, my shin, and I'm not, like actually feeling it, because it's a sensory organ. So you got to feel it.